I started to see it on TV, seeing like the Brock Lesnar's, the Rich Franklin's, and I'm like, oh, okay, I like this. And I was
Yeah.
already wrestling at the time, so I was like, maybe I could do this. So as I got older, I was like, you know what, this is gonna be what I do.
Nice. Well, and so now tell us some of the people you fight for. I see you're a family man. I know you also have an amazing coach and Professor George Gurgel. I
Yes,
mean, what
sir.
a wealth of knowledge. What a guy to learn from, between
Yes.
him and UFC champion Rich Franklin, former UFC champion Rich Franklin in the gym. Tell us a little bit about that experience. You don't get that every day. Not everybody gets that in their gym every day. He told me the story of how you kind of motivated him to continue passing the baton and continue teaching MMA and passing along his knowledge. But, I want to hear it from you, man. Tell us a little bit about that experience.
I mean, it's great training with them. It's great learning from them. Professor George, he probably knows more jujitsu and martial arts than a lot of us have already. Like, he's forgotten more than we actually know. Like, let's put it that way. So it's like it's great to learn from him. It's great to learn from Rich. They've been there. They've done everything
Yeah.
for years. Like, Rich is still a stud right now. He's 50 years old. Still moves like he's 25.
Jeez.
Hard to keep up with still, but it's great to learn the lessons from them because they have all the experience in the world. So it's the perfect people for me to actually like learn from. And then for me, it's just up to me to be a sponge.
Yeah.
Just shut my mouth or ask questions when I need to, but for the most part, just listen and try to understand like all the knowledge that they're putting down. Because every time they open their mouth, they're saying something that I'm gonna need in the future. So
Yeah.
it's perfect for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and speaking in perfect, I mean, Rich Franklin was the UFC middleweight champion. And that's the exact belt that you're fighting for, man, for Cagezilla. So,
Sure.
I mean, it lines up perfectly. Do you actually get to move around with him?
Yeah, I train jujitsu with Rich probably twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays, and
Wow.
just get to roll around with him.
Yeah.
And he educates me on everything that I need to know. If
Yeah.
I'm doing something incorrect, we'll sit there and we'll talk through it. And then we have Professor George come over and he'll be like, no, you guys should do it this way. So it's like now I have a fifth degree black belt telling me to do it this way. And the third degree black belt also telling me to do it this way. So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, I can't fuck this shit up. Like,
And how's Rich, man? I mean, moving around with him, he still got it, huh? A little bit.
yeah, he's strong as shit. Strong and highly intelligent. Highly intelligent.
Yeah. I mean, he's
That's
what
that's
a
that's the main takeaway. Like he has the strength still,
yeah.
but he's highly intelligent. And
Yeah.
Professor George is an encyclopedia of jujitsu.
Yeah, yeah, no, I love George Gurgel, your coach, and I had a nice interview with him, and he was very insightful. Had a lot of great things to say. One of our longest interviews on Cagezilla Unchained, and so it was great to speak with him. Now on the